Hi, everybody. This is Gina Huff with the Williams team at Keller Williams here in Austin, and I'd like to share some real estate market activity with you. So when I look at the rolling 4-week data for the 5 county area around Austin, so far prices are looking pretty stable. The average price was flat at 558, while the median sales price was down just a little bit to 435, so it's down 3%. Anecdotally, we are starting to hear a lot more about multiple offer transactions, not to the extent that we were seeing when the market was so crazy, but definitely it seems like it's picking up a little bit. In fact, we had a transaction this week that had 5 offers on a listing. So the right price on the right house is still going to attract a lot of attention. As we look forward, rates are bouncing around a little bit below 7%. They've gone as low into the low sixes, haven't gone below 5 yet. But people appear to be getting a little bit more optimistic and getting back into the market. We're just seeing a lot more buyer activity in terms of calls and showings and that kind of thing, a lot more interest in the market. And we know that loan applications are up too. The Mortgage Bankers Association, thank you, Monica Jenkins, one of our favorite lenders, for sharing this information with me. The mortgage applications rose 8% this week and 9% the week before. So, that tells us something about what buyers are doing. And it's not just buyers. Sellers are also getting more active. Last week, we saw new listings jump to 780. We always see listings jump towards the end of January, but this same time last year, it was only 554. So definitely on an upward trajectory. We were having a conversation on the team this week about new construction. I just wanted to share a few things. First of all, new construction is back. Builders got a little bit spooked during COVID and really slowed down their building activity. And then towards the end of COVID, they really started coming roaring back. So in Austin, before COVID, new homes were about 40% of homes sold. During COVID, that dropped to about 30%. Last year is when it started ramping up, and it was about 36%. And last month, it was 39%. So we're kind of expecting that the share of new construction to total houses sold is going to continue to rise, at least in Austin, as the population grows and the demand for housing is really outstripping our inventory. For you guys, new construction can be a really good deal for buyers, especially if you're willing to be a little bit patient. Builders don't want to hold inventory of homes. They want to get paid for those homes so that they can go build more homes, right? And so often builders will give incentives to buyers to get their inventory of under construction homes and completed homes off their books as quickly as possible. I was talking to a builder today, and just as an example, they are offering 6% incentives that you can use in any way, shape, or form, bring down the price, pay closing costs, all that kind of thing, to new buyers on their under construction homes. Just a warning, new construction can be kind of tricky. It's easy as a buyer to walk into a model home and talk to the sales agent there who's going to be super nice, and think that you can do that transaction without a buyer representation. And we would just encourage you not to do that. Those builders and the sales agents for those builders and the contracts that they use for their home sales are definitely weighted in favor of the builders. They're looking out for their best interest, not the buyer's best interest. And there's some things that are unique about those transactions that, even if you've bought a few houses before, you may not be familiar with and understand the implications of. Lastly, frankly, from a negotiating standpoint, they are just a lot more experienced than the average buyer, right? They sell hundreds of homes every year, and the average buyer only buys a new home every 8 years, right? So they've just done a lot more transactions with a lot more people than you have, and they use that experience to their advantage. So we really think that agent representation is important. If you are interested in new construction or an existing home, either one, we are here to help you. We'd be honored to work with you and help you navigate that whole process. So if you have any questions or just interested in learning more, give us a call. Have a great weekend. Bye.